Hello everyone, I am Manav Dave and welcome to my YouTube channel Live Life Limitless. This video is for anyone who is about to start their journey in Canada as an international student. Did you know more than 600,000 international students came to Canada in the year 2021? I was one of them, and at first I was sort of, confused on what are the important things that I should be doing on my first day in Canada. And I believe just like me, there are many of the students who might also be confused. And fortunately, I had a couple of friends who actually guided me through this because they were already here, they were senior. And I believe that that's not the case for, everyone who comes to Canada. Not everyone has some relatives or, friends, and someone needs to help them. And so here I am. This video will have two parts. In this part, I'm going to talk about what is social insurance number, why you need it, and how to apply and get a social insurance number. So, what is social insurance number, also known as SIN? Any and every working professional in Canada is assigned a 9-digit number. For temporary residents or international students with a study permit, they are assigned a 9-digit number that starts with 9, and it usually has an expiry date that usually matches with your expiry date of your study permit. So this is SIN number is usually assigned to keep track of your employment details and everything like that. So how to apply for SIN? Let's get started. The link of this site will be in the description box below. So when you open the site, you can see something like this. I did already give you an overview and who needs a SIN. And I suggest take a quick look on the points that mentioned here. You can navigate to the bottom of the page. When you do that, you can see something like this. So you are going to select you are applying for yourself. And as an international student, your residency status is basically a temporary resident. So you are going to select the third option. You are a temporary resident. When you do that, you can see three options: in person, by mail, and online. So I'd suggest that you go for the safest and most reliable way, which is in person. There are two ways of doing this. First, let me show you how to do this online. You can just click on the in person. So documents required to apply, there you require three documents. The first document is your primary identity document, which is your study permit that is given to you by the IRCC. And the second document would be your passport. The third supporting document could be, and I would suggest keep it handy, is your lease or the proof of address that you are staying. After that, you can see something like this. To request an appointment, please use the online service request form. You can click on that link. When you open this service request form, you'll see something like this. It basically says that after you complete this form, a representative of Service Canada will contact you by telephone within 2 business days. And please refrain from, giving out any personal information such as personal financial data, social insurance number, date of birth, and anything like that. After that, you are going to come here, click on English. You are going to give your first name, your last name, country is Canada. After that, you are going to give your telephone number. After that, you are going to select your province. So if you live here, let's just say, click on next. After that, you are going to go down here, go on the social insurance number, click on this. So this basically says that you need help in applying for a SIN number. They are going to help you. They are going to call you and they are going to process your request. So you are going to be as detailed as possible here, and you are going to say something like, I am applying for SIN for the first time. I need help or assistance in applying for SIN. That's it, and you are going to submit it. I'm not going to submit this because that's false information and everything like that. This is just for your understanding, so that's it. So if you submit the in-person service request form, they are going to call you and they'll probably guide you on how to apply for a SIN number online, or if there are any issues trying to apply online, they will probably give you an appointment at the Service Canada Center, and you'll have to probably go to the center and take your documents along with yourself, and that's it. They will give you forms and everything, they'll fill out everything for you, and that's another way. So the second way is, it's a sort of a self-service portal. You are going to click online, documents that are required. I already mentioned all the documents that are required. It is passport, study permit, and a clear and legible picture of your proof of address. So all of the pictures that you are going to upload has to be clear. You are going to click online, apply online. After that, you are going to read carefully. I suggest you do this. This is basically you guys saying that you are giving all the correct information. You are not giving any false information that is, harmful or threatening, unlawful, and things like that. You know what this says. So just go through all this. After that, you'll come to the bottom of the page. After you read all this, you agree to the terms and conditions. After that, you are going to select the type of your application. You are probably doing this as your first social insurance number. After that, you click on that. You're going to provide your legal first name, legal name at both, other given names in case you have any other names. If you have any doubts, you can just click on the information icon there. This will give you a brief description of what this field exactly requires of you. After that, you can skip the optional things. You are going to give your family name. So first given name is your name, first name, family name at both, which is yours. And in case like you are married to, you know, someone and the surname you are taking that person's surname. So that's what you are going to change here. So after that, you are going to give your date of birth, basically something like, just going to fill this quickly for you. After that, you are going to give the name of your parents, applicant's parents name. So that family name at both, you're going to put that, and your telephone number. Make sure you give this telephone number accurate. And after that, you are going to select the language of correspondence. After, you are going to select English. If you know French, if you prefer French, you can select that. You are going to go there and select temporary resident. You are a temporary resident here. You are on study permit, so you are going to select that. After that, you are going to select the city. For example, let's go in English. Country, which is Canada, obviously. Province or state, Nova Scotia. So after that, your document expiry date, primary document is your study permit. So you are going to enter the expiry date of your study permit here. After that, are you a legal representative of an estate applying for a deceased individual? You are going to select no, because you are not applying for any dead person or something like that. You are applying for yourself. Did the applicant ever have a SIN number? You did not have a SIN number because you are applying for your first SIN number. After that, you are going to give your proof of address. Let's say this. number of street. Let's say this. You go here. You select Canada. You go here, Nova Scotia. You're going to select whatever, like enter all the things carefully. After you are done reading all this privacy statement and everything, you can click on next. After you click on next, in case if you have, you know, any issues with the form, you are going to have here your primary identity document is expired. Make sure like you enter this correctly. My bad. The expiry date is this. After that, you are going to go here, select next. Are you applying for yourself? You are going to say yes. Print your primary name, MNV. Let's go this. After that, you are going to upload all the documents, all the folders, whatever you have here, your primary document, which is your study permit, your secondary document is your passport, your third document is your proof of address. And once you are done, you are going to read the important things here, that you should not be like using the same document for multiple requirements. You have to provide a different document for different requirements. Digital copies of your documents must be clear and legible. It must be valid, of course. And if you wish to have confirmation by mail, letter mail, then you have to apply by mail. After you apply all these documents, upload all these documents, you are going to select this. I would like to receive notifications once your application has been received by Service Canada and once it has been processed. You are going to give your email address here. Then after that, you certify that this information is true, accurate, and complete, obviously. After that, you are going to click on submit and then you are done. So the last option is by mail, and I would suggest you this should be your least preferred option, or like you should not go for it if possible. So the document requirements are same. You'll need all three documents that we discussed previously. In addition to those documents, you are going to need this SIN application form, and you are going to mail that to this thing. What is this? You are going to go on this link. The reason why I am saying that this should be your least preferred method to get your SIN is because your application must be accompanied by original and valid identity documents. So you will have to send your original study permit, your passport, and your original proof of address to the Service Canada Center, and they are not responsible for the documents lost in the mail. So now you know the reason that I am saying this. In case your courier is misplaced, your documents are misplaced, damaged, or something like that, they are not responsible. But I'll still give you an overview. You are going to click on this. It will download a PDF. You are going to need Adobe Reader. For this, you can download it by clicking on this. And as soon as you open that in the Adobe Reader, you will see something like this. You are going to like read everything, go to the bottom of the page, which is this, and you'll have to like fill out the whole thing and attach it with your proof of address, passport, and study permit. Original documents, you are going to take whatever is like legit, and you are either temporary resident and give your primary address, your primary phone number, everything like that. And as soon as you are done, you are going to take a copy of this attach it with your package and send it to the address that I just showed. You're going to send it to this address. I'll post the second part of this video soon. And in that video, I'm going to talk about GIC and your student banking account. I'll also talk about part-time resume, how to make a proper part-time resume. I'll share my own part-time resume with you. I'll also be sharing a few tips that will give the new arriving students, new international students, a head start. So finally, thank you for watching this video. Make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss out on the upcoming videos. See you soon.